The Battle of the Bulge, also known as the Ardennes counteroffensive, was a major German offensive campaign on the Western Front during World War II, which took place from December 16, 1944 to January 25, 1945. It was launched through the densely forested Ardennes region between Belgium and Luxembourg, towards the end of the war in Europe. The offensive was intended to stop Allied use of the Belgian port of Antwerp and split the Allied lines, allowing Germans to encircle and destroy the four Allied forces and cause the Allies to negotiate a peace treaty in the Axis powers' favor. Germans achieved total surprise attack on the morning of December 16, 1944, due to a combination of Allied overconfidence, preoccupation with Allied offensive plans, and poor aerial reconnaissance due to bad weather. American forces bore the brunt of the attack and incurred their highest casualties of any operation during the war. The battle was also severely depleted Germany's armored forces. They remained largely unreplaced throughout the war. German personnel and later Luftwaffe aircraft had also sustained heavy losses. The Germans had attacked a weakly defended section of the Allied line, taking advantage of heavily overcast weather conditions that grounded the Allies' superior air forces. Fierce resistance on the northern shoulder of the offensive around Elsborn Ridge and in the south around Bastogne blocked German access to key roads to the northwest and west that they counted on for success. Columns of armor and infantry that were supposed to advance along parallel routes found themselves on the same roads. This and terrain that favored the defenders threw the Germans' advance behind schedule and allowed the Allies to reinforce the thinly placed troops. The farthest west offensive reached was the village of Foy Notre Dame, southeast of Dinant, being stopped by the U.S. 2nd Armored Division on December 24, 1944. Improved weather conditions from around December 24th permitted air attacks on German forces and supply lines, which sealed the failure of the offensive. On December 26th, the lead element of Patton's Third Army reached Bastogne from the south, ending the siege. Although the offensive was effectively broken on December 27th, when the trapped units of the 2nd Panzer Division made two breakout attempts with only partial success. The battle continued for another month before the front line was effectively restored to its position prior to the attack. In the wake of the defeat, many experienced German units were out of men and equipment. Meanwhile, survivors retreated to the Siegfried Line. The Germans' initial attack involved 410,000 men, just over 1,400 tanks, tank destroyers, and assault guns, 2,600 artillery pieces, 1,600 anti-tank guns, and over 1,000 combat aircraft, as well as large numbers of armored fighting vehicles. These were reinforced a couple weeks later, bringing the offensive total strength to around 450,000 troops and 1,500 tanks and assault guns. Between 63,222 and 98,000 of these men were killed, missing, wounded in action, or captured. For the Americans, out of a peak of 610,000 troops, 98,000 became casualties, out of which some 19,000 were killed. The Bulge was the largest and bloodiest single battle fought by the United States in World War II and the third deadliest campaign in American history. The battle around Bastogne received a great deal of media attention because in early December 1944, it was a rest and recreation area for many war correspondents. The rapid advance by the German forces who surrounded the town and the spectacular resupply operations by parachute and glider, along with the fast action of General Patton's 3rd U.S. Army, all were featured in newspaper articles and on radio and captured by the public's imagination. The Battle of the Bulge has been depicted in numerous works of art, entertainment, media, including films such as Battleground in 1949, Attack in 1946, The Battle of the Bulge in 1965, and A Midnight Clear in 1992, have all prominently featured the battle. Over 70 board war games have been created about the battle, the earliest in 1965. The battle has been the scene for about over 30 video games, mostly strategy games, beginning with Tigers in the Snow in 1981.
It was a failure, Kate, no matter how we paint it.
Don't chastise yourself. Weatherby wouldn't have even taken Eindhoven.
Yeah, you know, but I just wonder if Campbell was right. I mean, things were set up perfectly to trip us up.
Don't tell me you're getting paranoid like he is. The only way to make sure it doesn't happen again is to be the one who makes the plans.
You know, I'd like that. Let me know if this is gonna hurt my career, will you?
I will. I'll do what I can, Joe. My plane's leaving.
Any idea when you'll be back?
Ask the department. They're the ones doing this. And try to be happy for me. It's a promotion.
Yeah, sure. I'm happy for you. All right. It's just me I'm sad for.
Take a look at these photos, Joe. Taken from von Rumsted's HQ. Maps, unit strengths, orders of battle, everything.
Sweet Jesus. The only thing missing is our goddamn serial numbers.
We've got a serious leak, and by God, it's about time we plugged it! Well, what are you going to do about it?
Double the patrols. Put the boys on alert.
Oh, that seems a very good idea.
For what it's worth, Andrew, I was wrong. We all were. We should have listened to you.
Is this an apology? From the fearsome, far-reaching Lieutenant General Sheridan.
Yeah, well, don't let it get out. But seriously, Andrew, it's nice to have you back.
Joe, the only reason I'm here is because you're the only commanding officer who didn't leave the front for Christmas. But I'm doubly pleased, because I still think you're the best we've got.
Coming from you, that's an honor. Let's not get too sentimental. I believe we have a job to do.
General, recon units have made contact with the enemy.
We must find out what's going on.
Move to the indicated position, Commander. Scouting the perimeter.
Sir, the Krauts are under radio silence.
And guess who just took command of the opposing armies?
Von Richter? I thought he was on the Russian front.
He's been back for a few days. Very hush-hush. How are your troops?
Of the 8th Corps, only the 28th Division is on the line. Weatherby's 106th Division is dug in to the north.
Take my advice, Joe. Put your men on alert and regroup your corps. I estimate von Richter's strength at several Panzer Corps.
I'll bring them together at Bastogne. It's a strategic crossroads. And Bastogne has no anti-tank positions. All of mine are on the front.
Send whatever you can to Bastogne.
The 28th will hold Wiltz as long as necessary. I'll take over command.
And Weatherby? His 106th is mostly new recruits, kids.
By God, he better hold. We have to maintain Bastogne, whatever the cost.
New ruse is now available. Squad Commander, go to your new position.
Keep your head down, Joe. Here they come.
Move to destination.
Use the forests, Joe, and some well-placed fortifications.
Move to the indicated position, Commander.
The enemy is trapped. Now finish him!
Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir. Reporting field defense down, sir. Building in progress, sir.
Fire!
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Engineers are en route to the building site. Negative, sir. We are out of supplies. Reporting enemy unit down, sir.
Sheridan, the 106th Division is abandoning its positions. What in God's name is Weatherby doing?
Can't make contact with Weatherby, sir. Don't know what's going on there.
Building deployment completed.
Bother you anymore, sir.
Building deployment completed. Unit production in progress.
Platoon combat ready, sir. Hit and run. We ain't fighting. Light infantry. Platoon combat ready, sir. Let's go. Move, move, move. Recruits are trained and operational. Shot right out towards us.
A new ruse is at our disposal.
Engaging. Recruits are trained and operational.
Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir. I'm afraid we're lacking the resources for that, sir. This is HQ. New unit production requested.
Recruits are trained and operational. Light infantry.
Move unit
combat ready, sir. Light infantry reporting.
Sir, jet bombers.
Platoon combat ready, sir.
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
General, the 106th Division is breaking ranks.
Why the bloody hell isn't Weatherby rallying his men? The Jerrys are on his heels and he's leaving Bastogne wide open.
Still no response, sir.
R.U.S.E is available. Reporting enemy losses. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
APCB shot right at target. Fire! Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Receiving report. Unit engaging hostiles.
Hammer report. Anywhere hurt. Engaging the enemy, sir. They won't bother you anymore, sir. Hammer report. Anywhere hurt. Don't see nobody moving. Enemy vehicle destroyed. APCB shot right at
Unit
target.
reports enemy neutralized.
Enemy in range. Engaging. Engaging the
Reporting
enemy.
enemy losses.
Sir, some of Weatherby's men are firing on their own positions.
That's it. Those aren't our men. Those are German commandos in our uniforms. They're trying to infiltrate our lines.
Sir, a new R.U.S.E is available.
The German commandos are trying to isolate the 28th Division at Bastogne.
We must keep the road open to get the AT guns through.
Enemy in range. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
To all units in sector, you now have blitz capacity. Squad commander, move out.
We got him good that time, sir.
Reporting enemy losses.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Engaging the enemy, sir.
Research has been completed. Unit into position.
We got him good that time, sir. Enemy vehicle destroyed. APCB shot right at
Unit reports
We have to hold
engagement in
this
progress.
position while we supply 76mm AT guns to defend Bastogne.
Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed.
Machine gun set. Don't see nobody moving.
Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target.
Don't bother you anymore.
Reporting enemy losses.
Fire it, Bill! APCB shot right at target.
Move unit into position. We have been given a new R.U.S.E.
Engaging the
Reports
enemy, sir.
confirmed. Target destroyed.
Enemy in
Unit
range.
reports enemy neutralized.
Give her a
sustained fire. Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir.
Well done. That's put an end to those bloody commandos and the havoc they caused.
Squad commander, move out.
We got him good that time, sir.
Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
Machine gun can't provide bother you anymore. Enemy in range. Engaging. Let's go. Move, move, move. Let's tear them apart. They won't bother you anymore, sir. Fire! Reload! Let's go. Quick, move, move, move. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Fire! Reload! Quicker!
Reporting enemy unit down, sir.
Fire! Reload! Quicker! Covering fire! Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Sir, a new ruse is available.
Let's go! Engaging the enemy, sir!
Reporting enemy losses.
They won't bother you anymore, sir. Let's tear them apart. Shot right at mark. Enemy vehicle destroyed. APC
Reporting enemy unit down, sir.
Sir, HQ has rerouted supplies to help us keep going.
All units in sector. You now have blitz capacity. Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir.
Fire!
Unit reports enemy.
Hurry up with the 76s, Joe. We're taking artillery fire.
Negative, sir. We are out of supplies.
Enemy in range. Engaging.
We can't afford that, sir. This is HQ. New unit production requested. Receiving report. Friendly structure destroyed. Reporting enemy unit down,
German
sir.
artillery is pounding us, sir. We won't last long.
Engaging the enemy, sir!
A new ruse is at our disposal.
Can't provide the
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Sir. Fire! Reload!
Field defenses are down, sir. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Reports confirmed. Target destroyed.
The first AT has arrived.
Unit reports enemy neutralized. Squad commander, go to your new position.
Another AT gun delivered. Good work. One more AT delivered.
Sir, units are enforcing radio silence. Blitz capacity has been exhausted. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
Only 2 left to go.
Squad commander, go to your new position.
Let's move. If we're lucky, we'll hit your ride. Fire!
Excellent. Only 1 more needed.
We've lost a field defense.
That's it. The anti-tank units are in place.
Sir, Field Marshal von Richter has contacted us. He's offering a ceasefire and wants you to meet him for a parley.
Accept it, Joe. Whatever he has to say, a ceasefire will give us time to prepare our defenses.
General Sheridan, at last we meet. I've been hoping that we would.
What is the purpose of this meeting, General?
I'm sure that you're aware that General Weatherby has made a wise choice to stop wasting the lives of his men.
General Weatherby has misbehaved in the face of the enemy. There will be consequences for that. And, as you may have noted, I am no Weatherby.
I've noticed that, General, as far back as Tunisia.
Well, if that's all...
No, wait. Sheridan. We've received special orders from Berlin.
What kind of special orders?
We are not to take prisoners of war anymore. Surrender now, while I can still guarantee the safety of you and your men. Other commanders will not be so generous.
How does an honorable man like you serve them? You know that I will never surrender. If we're gonna die, we'll die fighting.
Of course. That is your final word?
No. This is my final word. Nuts!
The 8th Corps deployed around Bastogne, sir.
Patton and Montgomery are advancing to relieve us. We just have to hold until they arrive.
Von Richter will throw everything he has at us. He'll try to surround us with his reserves to force a surrender.
Reporting. Enemy has deployed a new base.
Okay, Andrew. Who are our reserves?
All our anti-tank units are here.
We have a light tank base and some recon.
Sir, the reserves of the 28th and the anti-aircraft artillery are here.
A regiment of 101st Airborne has joined us. The rest of the division will get here as soon as they can.
General, the flyboys say there's no way to take off in this weather.
Okay, gentlemen, let's hurry. They'll be on us fast and hard.
The Jerrys are grouping. Prepare your defenses, Joe. Here it comes.
Squad commander, move out.
The enemy is trapped. Now finish him.
Reporting. Enemy has deployed a new base.
The ambush worked.
Squad commander, move out.
Joe, Bastogne is our best defensive position in the area. We'll have to trap Jerry there.
We've received the new Chaffee light tank, sir.
They'll be good for making fast strikes or filling gaps in the line. They're quick.
Squad commander, move out. Enemy raids are interrupting supply lines. Sir, HQ has provided us with a new ruse. Sir, move to position and deploy structure. Yes, sir. Starting unit production.
On register service.
Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon. Building deployment completed.
Engines running. What are your orders?
Unit production completed. Unit production in progress.
Engines running. What are your orders? Recruits are trained and operational.
Engineers will take care of that.
Recruits are trained and operational.
Engineers will take care of that.
Light infantry reporting.
We've lost some facilities to the enemy. Building in progress, sir. Engineers will take care of that. Yes, sir. Deploy structure to location. Building deployment complete. We've lost some facilities to the enemy. Move to destination. Full speed. Building deployment completed. Move to destination. Full speed. To all units in sector, you now have blitz capacity. Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir. Building deployment completed. the indicated position, Commander.
We got him good that time, sir.
Building deployment completed. Unit into position.
Sure, driver. We're out of here. Acknowledged. Full throttle ahead.
We have movement from the crowd, sir.
Into hostile hands. This is HQ. New unit production requested.
Recruits are trained and
Intelligence have identified a new enemy supply line. Field defenses have been destroyed.
light infantry report.
Engineers will take care of that.
Platoon combat ready, sir. Recruits are trained.
Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon. We've lost a field defense.
Light infantry reporting.
A new ruse is at our disposal.
Enemy in range. Engage. Platoon combat ready, sir.
Unit under fire.
Recon vehicle ready. Engaging the enemy.
Reports confirmed. Target destroyed. Squad commander, move out.
It's the road.
Blitz capacity has been exhausted. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Squad commander, go to your new position.
Let's get it.
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
3114.
Squad commander, move out.
Right, buddy. Right where you expected. Fire! Reload! Quicker!
Reporting field defense down, sir.
Fire! Reload! Quicker!
Yes, sir. Starting unit production. Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
Cover and fire! Enemy vehicle on the road!
Building deployment completed.
Have a breath. Engaging the enemy! Fire anymore! Let's tear them apart! Enemy vehicle destroyed! Fire! Reload! Quicker!
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon.
Enemy vehicle destroyed! The eyes of the army.
Move to the indicated position, Commander.
Enemy impressed! Now finish them!
Reports confirmed. Target destroyed.
Fire! Reload! Quicker!
Enemy have neutralized one of our field
Enemy
defenses.
vehicle destroyed!
Sir, HQ has provided us with a new reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Unit reports engagement in progress. Reporting enemy losses.
Fire!
Report. Our units are under fire.
That time, sir. On the road! Fire! Nobody moving. Think we got him. APCB shot right at target.
Receiving report.
Focus on their recon units, Joe. If they can't see us, they can't hit us.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. APCB shot right at target. Engaging the
Reports
enemy.
confirmed. Target destroyed.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy in range. Engaging. We ambush work. Give them everything we got. APCB.
Sir, here's the weather report you wanted.
Thank God. It should start clearing. If they're right, we'll get some air support.
Squad commander, go to your new position.
Ambush work.
Unit reports enemy neutralized.
Just the rain and give them hell. They won't bother you anymore, sir. Fire!
Squad commander, go to your new position.
Reverie in the morning. Enemy fire! Reload! Quicker!
Unit opening fire on the enemy.
Enemy in range. Engaging. Let's fire the reserve. Well, fire! Target. Move on. Let's skedaddle.
engagement in progress.
And providing fire support.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Engaging. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
General, reports indicate that they're intensifying their attacks.
We've got to hold on.
Enemy in range. Engaging.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
General, their infantry is trying to surround us.
Engaging the enemy, sir.
Damnation! Those are tanks! Von Richter confused the radio transmissions. The sly devil, always a trick up his sleeve. You'll have to neutralize them before they destroy our reserves.
Unit reports damage, sir.
Finish him. Fire. They won't bother you anymore.
Sir, the AAF says it's clear enough to take off. What the hell? They've got King Tigers!
Receiving report.
Try to stay calm, Major Kowalski. If you must panic, do it elsewhere.
Fire. Another fill of Uncle
Sir,
Sam.
enemy aircraft heading towards us.
General, don't forget the air cover, or they'll drown us with bombs.
Enemy losses. Unit opening fire on the enemy. You have your target. Destroy it. Over. Reports confirmed. Target destroyed.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. APCV shot right at target. Engaging the
Reporting enemy losses.
Fire at maximum rate. Ceasefire. Another fill of Uncle Sam. Fire! Let's give them weapons to the front. Then on to me.
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
Fire! Fire it, Will!
Open fire on designated target.
Bring the noise. Fire at maximum rate.
Receiving report. Unit engaging hostiles.
Engaging the enemy, sir.
Move to the indicated position, Commander.
We got him good that time, sir.
Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir.
Right at target. They've had their fill of Uncle Sam. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Engaging the enemy, sir.
Reporting enemy losses.
Fire! Reload! Quicker!
Unit under fire.
Fire at maximum rate. Fire!
Reporting. Unit
Von Richter's sending paratroops. We have to defend our headquarters at any price.
unit under sustained fire.
Fire! Don't see nobody. APCV shot right at target.
Sir, our unit has been wiped out.
They've had fire at maximum rate. Fire! Reload! Quicker! Enemy vehicle destroyed. All guns with a fire at will. Engage. Exit strategy. Fire at maximum rate.
The lads know about the special order, Joe. They'll fight to the last man.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Reports confirmed. Target
It's done, Joe. Your men won't yield. They'll hold on for victory. Or death.
Fire at maximum rate.
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Building deployment completed.
Fire! Reload!
Unit production in progress.
Let's tear them apart. Yes, sir. APCV shot right at target. They won't bother you anymore, sir.
Move to destination. Full speed.
Acknowledge. We'll check the perimeter. APCV
Reporting enemy unit down, sir.
Fire!
Sir, a new cruise is available.
Give them all we got. APCV shot right at target. Ceasefire. They've had their fill of Uncle Sam. APCV shot right at target.
Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Reporting. One R.U.S.E stratagem has ceased, sir.
Engaging the enemy, sir.
fire on designated target.
Target engaged. Rotating turret. Talk to all.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Shot right at all guns. Fire at will.
Unit reports engagement in progress.
Fire.
Sir, the rest of the 101st is coming by air. They'll drop near your HQ.
APCP shot right at target.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Vehicle destroyed. Fire. Adjust the range.
Reporting. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Unit reports heavy fire. To all units in sector. You now have blitz capacity. Receiving report. Enemy has cut one of our supply lines. Unit reports heavy fire. Reporting field defense down, sir.
Platoon. Fire.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
APCP shot right at target. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Open fire on designated target.
See you there.
Sir, a new ruse is available. Unit reports damage, sir.
Hammer 'em, boys. Give 'em all we got.
Open fire on designated target. Unit is giving up its position.
Please fire. They have their fill of Uncle Durham. We're getting the hell
Sir, reporting one of our units is down.
fire.
Hold tight, Joe. The reinforcements are close.
We've lost a field defense.
Destroyed.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
All guns. Fire at will. Let's tear them apart.
Move to the
All
indicated
guns.
position.
Fire at will. Enemy is trapped. Engage fire. They have their fill of them. Engaging the enemy, sir. Give 'em all we got.
Squad commander, open fire on target. Receiving report.
Just
Our
a bit
units are
more.
under fire.
Patton's almost here.
Reload. Quicker.
Installation has fallen into hostile hands. Receiving report. Enemy cut one of our supply lines. Unit reports heavy fire.
Fire. Back to the range. 5 degrees on. Fire. Sir, we're getting the hell out of here.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed.
Engaging the enemy, sir. Adjust the range. Single vehicle destroyed.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Range.
Reporting enemy
We've
unit
made it,
down.
sir. Blood and Guts Patton is here, and the Krauts are falling back.
As usual, von Richter wants to drop back to a defensive line, the Siegfried. This time we'll try to get him first.
Patton will attack from the south via Wiltz, then Clairvaux, and Montgomery will block him in the north via Houffalize.
So what's my best move?
You have your 8th Corps in reserve at Bastogne, and you have air superiority for the counter-offensive.
Sir, we're in contact with the 3rd Corps.
General Milligan here.
Glad to hear your voice, son.
Shut up and listen. Patton's told me to counterattack near Wiltz immediately, and he doesn't give a rat's ass that the Krauts have taken my recon. But I do. Now what can you get me?
Yes, sir, General. We'll get some eyes for you. Patton's moving. Clear the road for him. This might be a good opportunity to try out the new P-51 Mustang. What do you say, Joe?
Yes, sir. Deploy structure to location. Sir, move to position and deploy structure. To all units in sector, you now have blitz capacity. A new ruse is at our disposal. Building deployment completed.
Okay, coming back.
Unit production in progress.
Anti-aircraft. Don't leave home without it.
This is HQ. New unit production requested.
Anti-aircraft. Don't leave.
What the hell are you doing? They're using my tanks for target practice.
Anti-aircraft.
Move your ass, General. I don't know about you, but we're not sightseeing here.
This is HQ. New unit production requested.
Air defense ready for deployment.
Alert! Unit has been ambushed. Recruitment has started, sir.
Don't leave home without it.
Sir, reporting one of our units is down.
Anti-aircraft. Always there to cover your butt. Air defense ready for deployment. Anti-aircraft. Don't leave home without it.
A new ruse is at our disposal. Move to destination. Full speed.
Enemy on the
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
He's coming down in range.
Diving brake engaged. Dropping airmail.
Winchester, back to base.
Commander, destroy target.
Enemy on my 12, engaging from above. What do you know? Bullets working any altitude.
Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base.
Approaching combat speed.
Commander, destroy target.
I'm making an attack run.
Target acquired.
Unit reports enemy neutralized. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Sir, HQ has provided us with a new ruse. Squad Commander, target unit at following coordinates.
Enemy on my 12, engaging from above. What do you know? Bullets working any altitude.
All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment.
Down in range. Damn, I'm gonna roast him
Yes, sir.
again.
Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
Approaching combat speed.
Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target.
I'm enemy on my 12, engaging from above.
Diving brake engaged.
Reporting enemy unit down, sir.
Winchester, back to base. What do you know? Bullets working any altitude.
Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base.
Kill count
Plane
over.
reports heading back to base for replenishment. To all units in sector, you now have blitz capacity. Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir. Squad Commander, target unit at following coordinates.
Enemy on my 12, engaging from above.
Receiving report. One plan R.U.S.E no longer operational. Squad commander, open fire on target. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base.
Enemy on 2! Maneuver on 5! He's going down in flames.
Sir, HQ has provided us with a new ruse. Rookies are training, they'll be ready soon. Receiving report, enemy unit destroyed.
Back to base. We're gonna chalk up some kills. All ready, sir.
Open fire on designated target.
Target acquired. Open the bomb. Crews on station. Bomb secured. Start the engines.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
He's gonna get it in the neck.
Proceed to position.
Diving brake engaged.
Windmaster, back to tank.
Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Unit is out of ammo.
Montgomery's 21st Army Group.
21st here, sir. There's a battalion of Jerry tank hunters our way. Would you mind terribly squashing them for us?
Engineers will take care of that. Head to the new position, man. Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
We got him. We're moving. Maximum speed.
Squad commander, go to your new position.
Here we
We've
go
been given
again.
a new ruse. Squad commander, move out. Engineers didn't make it to the building site, sir. Commander, destroy target.
Approaching combat speed.
Finally! Hell of a job, General. Thanks.
Sir, Patton has taken the town of Wiltz.
Well, they told me Sheridan was one hell of a wily bastard. Damn lucky for me they didn't exaggerate.
Plane reports
We're
heading
holding
back.
here to resupply. Milliken out.
Move unit into position. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Unit production in progress. Sir, a new ruse is available.
Anti-aircraft. Always there to cover your butt.
Orders have changed. You're heading back home.
On my way.
Head to the new position, man. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
Approaching combat speed.
Supply depot nearly depleted. Open fire on designated target. We've almost emptied that depot, sir.
Navigator, adjust our flight to the target.
Sir, HQ has provided us with a new ruse.
Diving brakes engaged. Dropping airmail.
Unit reports damage, sir.
Target destroyed.
Plane reports heading back to base
Diving
for
brakes
replenishment.
engaged. Dropping airmail.
No more candies under my wing. Back to the shop. See you in hell.
Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostile.
There, he's on our 6. Left gunner. Fire.
Unit is giving up its position. Report indicates heavy losses, sir. Move to destination. Full speed. Move to destination. Full speed. Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
He's going down in flames.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Enemy on 2. Maneuver on 5. He's going down in flames.
Move unit into position. Unit under fire.
I'm giving up on this one. Next time, fuck next.
Spies now activated, sir. Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target.
I'm making an attack run. What do you know? He's going down in flames.
Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Sir, a new ruse is available. This is HQ. New unit production requested.
Good news, sir. Monty has crossed the bridge. Marshal Montgomery, that is. Patton's facing a counterattack at Wilt, sir. Sir, General Milliken wants to speak to you again.
Sheridan, you look bored, so I figured I'd call you. I got a country mile of Kraut tanks in front of me and nothing to hurt them with. I need your help to blow the bastards away.
Well, there's not much to add to his colorful description.
Blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. Squad commander, open fire on...
The Germans are using their last jets. We must maintain control of the skies.
Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Squad commander, target unit. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Range low on fuel and returning to base.
Diving brakes engaged.
Sir, that's
Enemy bombers are heading for our airports.
We must absolutely protect the base. General, I recommend you camouflage them to keep them safe.
Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Yes, sir. Deploying camouflage nets. Building deployment completed. Reporting enemy losses.
Navigator, adjust our flight to the target.
Commander, destroy target. Building deployment completed.
Ceasefire. They've had their fill of Uncle Sam.
Diving brakes engaged.
Move to the indicated position, Commander.
Fire at maximum rate. Ceasefire.
Unit reports damage, sir.
Had their fill of Uncle Sam. Who was his later exit? Turning to base. Not good. Aim lower on this.
Unit contact with hostiles.
Fire. They've had their fill of
Unit reports heavy fire. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base.
losing pressure. No more American fire.
Very good. For the moment, we're holding on. But I'd love to get rid of those planes once and for all.
Shouldn't we set up an anti-air defense, sir?
Fuel and returning to base.
General, all the enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Returning to base.
Pleasant to hear news like that, hmm?
Are under fire.
Great stuff, General. They couldn't do a thing.
Dropping airmail.
Winchester, back to base.
Unit reports damage, sir.
Acquired.
Engineers will take care of it.
Go.
Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base.
Fire wings, back to the shop.
Sir, HQ has provided us with a new route. Reporting. Unit flee. Sir, reporting losses. Building deployment complete.
Captain the navigator, initiate range.
Diving brakes engaged. Dropping
Reporting
airmail.
enemy losses.
No more candies under my wings. Back to the shop.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Listen, crew, head back home. Jason is whining like a semi. I'm coming home.
Unit reports heavy fire.
HQ is sending a battalion of mobile artillery.
They'll be deploying at Clairvaux to cover the German positions, but they'll need escort.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Sorry, boys. We're canceling this one.
Von Richter's HQ isn't far. If we move fast, we could grab him before he pulls another Harry Houdini on us. Think you could get command of the sector? Very well. I'll get them on the line.
Milliken here. You telling me you want to run this mess? Patton says go, so I say go. Good luck, Sheridan.
Joe, Von Richter has moved his HQ to this side of the Siegfried line. Don't forget, we want that clever Jerry alive, Joe. Don't destroy his HQ building.
Supply depot out. Squad commander, open fire on target. Unit reports heavy fire.
Right to the target. Wow! You see that bastard?
Squad commander, target unit and following coordinates.
Things are heating up for them. Stuka's incoming.
Squad commander, open fire on target.
Navigator, just on hell. The target.
Move to the indicated position, commander.
No problem.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Enemy on the 2. Maneuver on fire.
Commander, destroy target.
Down for hero. Kill count
See you there. Unit reports damage, sir.
Diving brakes engaged. Dropping airmail.
Net camouflage has been removed, sir. Receiving report, our unit has been destroyed. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Reporting enemy losses. Sir, reporting losses. Sir, our unit has been wiped out.
Diving brakes.
Unit under fire. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Unit reports damage, sir. They're retreating, sir. Move to the indicated position, commander. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Unit reports heavy fire.
Anybody got a good idea?
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Giving up on this one. Next time.
Unit opening fire on the enemy. Report indicates
Excellent. They're pulling back. Without recon, they're ineffective.
Unit under sustained fire.
Go.
Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Reporting. Unit flee.
Giving up on this one. Next
Unit
time,
reports
fuck
damage,
this.
sir. You have your target. Destroy it.
I'm giving up on this one. Next time, fuck this.
Unit has been routed.
Falling back.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Target on my direction. I'm by the left.
Unit position is compromised. Mission aborted, sir. Sir, reporting losses. Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Awesome. Kill count.
Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Report indicates heavy losses, sir. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. They're retreating, sir. Open down. Receiving report, our unit has been destroyed. Commander, destroy target. Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Head to the new position, men. Report indicates heavy losses, sir. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. They're retreating, sir. Receiving report, our unit has been destroyed. Unit reports enemy neutralized. Unit is out of ammo, heading back to base. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment.
I've got one on my 6. I'm taking some hits. Mechanics are gonna be pissed. Target on my 9.
Target acquired.
Unit has aborted mission, sir. Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
Can you confirm? Over.
Unit is breaking up, sir.
Must be hell out there. I've got one on my 6. Copy.
New cruise is now available. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. Receiving report. Enemy's dummy base has been destroyed. Alert! Unit has been ambushed.
Anybody got a good idea?
Sir, reporting one of our units is down.
My command, fire.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
Who's next? My command, fire.
Squad commander, go to your new position.
Pounding them. Must be hell out there. We are pounding them. Must be hell out there. Enemy on
Unit reports damage, sir. Unit has aborted mission, sir. Enemy engaged.
Diving break engaged.
Unit reports enemy neutralized. Unit under fire. Warning. Unit suffering surprise attack. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment.
Target acquired.
Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Unit has been routed. Unit reports heavy fire. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. Receiving report. Our unit has been destroyed. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. You have your target. Destroy it. Over. Squad commander, open fire on target. Unit reports damage, sir. We've been given a new ruse. Unit position is compromised. Mission aborted, sir.
Enemy on the fuse. Maneuver on fire.
Unit under fire. Squad commander, go to your new position.
You heard the man.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Diving break engaged. Dropping airmail.
All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Unit reports heavy fire. Fire now activated, sir.
Take black smoke from the tail. Is that a good sign?
Target acquired.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base.
Target on my 9. Back to base. I'm giving up on this one.
Unit under fire. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostiles. Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
I'm giving up on this one. Next time, fuck next.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Engine's on fire. Anybody got a good idea? I'm giving up on this one. Next
Unit
time,
under fire.
jackass. I'm giving up on this one. Next
Ah,
time,
excellent. Brilliantly done, Joe. Shall we have a chat with our Nazi friend? This is our golden chance. I'd imagine he knows quite a bit about Prometheus.
Definitely, Andrew. But we need to get to him before Patton or Monty do.
Unit reports heavy
We
fire.
have the 17th Airborne Division in reserve. We could get them up and over his headquarters in no time.
Do it. I'd like to chat with Von Richter before the MPs take him away.